Farfa has been completely consumed by the woke mind virus. Let's go to Farfa Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh. Black guy in Japan. Now, what is this?
One of the first cards I owned was a copy of Karate Man.
That's a lie. It's literally a lie. He's lying. No one has ever seen a black person on a card. So this video is literally just about the controversy with the new Assassin's Creed game. It is hardly about Yu-Gi-Oh. But I'm going to be honest with you. The video's fine. It's like, it's good. It's one of those things that I told Farfa, first of all, it's very brave of him to post this because I would not be doing this shit. I'm like, oh, it's me, good old apolitical Joseph. I'm not doing that. I don't think anyone thinks that about me anymore. But secondly, I'm like, but it is high risk, high reward. It's a good video and it could escape his like normal subscriber base and get into the subscription boxes of normies. You can see it's not doing great, but it's not a video that will do great immediately because it does need to get algorithmed. It's not going to appeal to the base of people who join to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? The comments are fucking unbelievable. I didn't know this, but Farfa has 179,000 subscribers, and I'm pretty sure about 100,000 of them are Adolf Hitlers, little bitty Hitlers that have clicked the subscribe button and smashed that like button. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Let's just look at here. Okay, so look at these comments. Nobody asked the opinion of an Arab. Whether or not white people should be mad that they are represented as, I don't think that's not a slur, but I don't think I can say it. This man is a terrific representation of why you can't let Arabs into white people's territory and allow them to breed. The Southern population is the ideological enemy to the white person. First off, this video is not about white people. Like, the whole controversy is about if the video should have a Japanese guy as a samurai or the black guy. White people aren't even involved, but they're like, no, white people raise up arms against Farfa, which I've been doing. And secondly, Farfa's right. Like, listen, I will let Farfa into white people's territory and allow him to breed me. We got to get Farfa in a call for this. You want to hop in, Farfa? I'd like to talk to you about breeding. I don't think he's going to be making any more kids with me, but like, he's welcome to try. Give me a minute. Good. Okay, that gives us enough time to set some more context. We got this one. Arab man in Scotland. 4 up on that. And is this Speedy Gonzalez? You can't see it. It's Speedy Gonzalez's brother as the fucking profile picture. What's his name? It's like Slow Joe. What is it? Slowpoke Rodriguez. Oh, fuck. It's a good gag. Speedy Gonzalez's brother is Slowpoke Rodriguez. The cats go, oh, we can catch him. And they pick him up and they go, you got to be careful. Slowpoke, he isn't fast, but... And then you hear, boom. And then he goes, he has a gun. He just... His characteristic is he's slow as shit, but he has a gun. Like, he will shoot the cats with a gun. Let's actually watch that real quick.
He's for me.
Wait, Jose! Jose, I got to tell you something.
Aha! Senor Slowpoke, you will be good with the chili peppers.
Hey, Jose, something I forgot to tell.
He just has a
That's
gun.
what I wanted to tell you. Slowpoke Rodriguez, he pack a gun.
That's the whole character. Oh my god. He just has a gun. That's the whole character. Oh my god. Okay, and we have The issue is not that the protagonist is black, cause we was samurai and shit. The reasons. Well, if it isn't the king of woke himself, Mr. Farfa.
You know, my favorite response to this has been Hardleg saying every YouTuber should make one political video a year to weed out the raw.
Just thin them out.
I did not have great replacement theory on my bingo card when I made that video. I genuinely didn't.
I love the people who are like, he's trying to outbreed the whites, and it's like, how the fuck did you get this from this video? Oh my god! Holy shit! It's so good, dude.
Yeah.
How are you holding up? You doing okay, despite the fact that 40% of the comments are like, "This Arab should kill himself."
Like, as sad as it is, I'm like used to it. You know.
Oh, that really is sad. Fuck.
It's fucking really sad, but yeah, honestly, the most offensive I was by it was the people were saying he didn't do his research on this. Like, brother, I showed you links and sources to the Institute of Historiography of Japan. Like, what more resource do you need? Like,
there were so many people that were like, he just read other people's posts and summarized them. And I was like, that sure would be a good argument if that's what he did in this video. There was one that was like, we were talking about it earlier, but it was like so many of them are just wrong. They're just arguing with like the platonic ideal of this video, not like the video period. There's one where the guy goes, fuck. Why is no one talking about the company? And it's like, half the video is about how the company has manufactured this outrage to sell a shit game. Like, what the fuck what did you watch it at all? And of course not. They did. Of course they didn't.
Like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's just critical thinking just doesn't exist. You know, it's that simple. It's so disappointing.
Oh man, it's so bad. Game cannot be shit if it isn't out yet, though. All right, well, if the Assassin's Creed game is good, I will eat my words. But I feel pretty secure. It's been a while.
I think the thing that's like, I don't know if it's like I'm using the website wrong or something, but I'll see someone like make like a positive argument, and then I see replies, and I click view reply, and there's nothing there. So I'm like really confused because the great replacement comment you linked to me, I didn't see that.
Oh,
like,
oh,
so
you may have like some filter on.
I just like what the fucking racist filter? How do I turn it back on?
Oh, you can't see the fucking great replacement posts. I imagine the YouTube AI is like, this is too many Hitler particles for one comment section.
Just the algorithm picking out. Like,
I do like the person in
racism.
These comments replying to the great replacement comment and be like, you do realize the major problem is Yasuke was a retainer who only cared. Oh my, I don't care. I don't give a fuck if this is historically accurate or not. I'm not a part of some Assassin's Creed community. I'm not playing this game. I'm posting insane people online to laugh at. I have no stake in this argument. I just think it's insane that people are calling you a fucking white genocider. It's incredible.
It's rough, man. I don't know. Once you get like out into the gamer community, like you realize just how bad it is. Like,
yeah.
Like, this is what matters to people.
And like sometimes I get it on very infrequently on my YouTube uploads, but frequently when I appear elsewhere, like on a side channel or someone else's channel, sometimes there'll be a highly upvoted like post about like the Jews or something, and I'll be like, oh right, like they're just a bunch of Hitlers online. And this is the most Hitlers I've seen in a Yu-Gi-Oh YouTube comment section, I think ever. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm just doing hard legs work here. I just got them all together and put them in a net, and now I know never to interact with them again.
Now
it's
you
all
can just
good.
block them. You can just block them.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What do you like to be? Like, truthfully, like, how do you feel about that? The whole thing. Like, do you care that much? Do you have an opinion on it?
About the Assassin's Creed thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't have an opinion insofar as like. This is the thing. It's like, I don't think these people actually care about historical accuracy. Obviously, the thing they care about is that there's a black guy in the game, right? And they're just working backwards from that position to try and figure out a mechanism where they're actually in the right and you're some sort of Western tourist for not immediately decrying the game that has a black guy in it. So like at first they were like, there were no black samurai. And then people were like, actually, you're wrong. There was a black samurai. And they were like, okay, well, actually, he was just the page to a samurai. And then people were like, no, he's called a samurai and he traveled with one of the most famous samurai of all time. And they're like, okay, but then he wasn't actually that important in the large scale of Japanese history. And they were like, well, he was. There's a bunch of depictions of him, and he's like almost a mythological feature, as are everyone who. And they're like, they just keep. It doesn't matter. Like they don't. At the end of the day,
the goalpost
care.
moves. It just.
Yeah, they don't care if it's real or not. They care that there's a black guy in the game, and they'll figure out any position that allows them to triangulate, being like, actually, I'm in the right for not wanting the black guy in the game. It's the same thing you see from like people on the left who will pick a position and then try and engineer a way why like you are morally insufficient for not adhering to that position, but it's being done in defense of like literally just racist shit. It's like no one is honest online. None of these people are really like, I just don't want to play a game with black people in it. Why not? They all know that's what they feel like. Just say it.
Yeah, I mean, other than like the actual like raw racism in it, the thing that kind of annoyed me is like sometimes there are like genuinely well-meaning people in these kind of discussions. Like,
Yeah.
you know, they'll say like, oh, Asian setting, Asian protagonist kind of makes sense, and it's like, okay, well, like one half of the protagonist in the game, you play as an Asian like Japanese ninja. There literally is the ability to do that in the game.
Do you play as a man or a woman?
True, yeah, it is a woman.
It's too political.
Yeah. And then the other argument is like, oh, well, a 6 foot tall black guy can't be stealthy in Japan. But it's like, have you played any recent Assassin's Creed games? He's not supposed to be the stealth character. He's the combat character. Like that's how Assassin's Creed works. It's like they don't even play the game they're criticizing.
Yeah, no, it's so fucking frustrating, and there's so many of these. Whoever invented the term tourist should, go toward the bottom of the fucking ocean, because all of these people jump on a product for a culture war reason, pretend that they've cared about it for so long, and then hop off the product. Like it happened with Warhammer. I mean, it happens with everything. And like this one, I think, is the most nakedly visible, because people being like, this is a real letdown to the Assassin's Creed community, is like, what are you taught? What is the Assassin's Creed community? Co-workers? What do you mean the Assassin's Creed community? Come on. Yeah, I don't know, man. It happens with every Guilty Gear Strive DLC character now. The thing with the Guilty Gear Strive discourse is there is an equal number of people who just like the character design and goon to them, and people who want to do a culture war about every character. And I just feel like, do people actually play the game? I would like to hear one opinion from someone who plays the game. No. Okay. Oh, and the other one, only trans people do. When people were like quote tweeting that post with like the Guilty Gear top 8, and there were like 6 trans people in top 8, and everyone was like, "This is disgusting. These tourists have infected our hobby." And it's like, they're beating you. They are not tourists if they are more skilled than you at the game. They're better than you. I don't know what to tell you, man.
I mean, that's something that you can literally quantify. Like, they are more skillful than you and better than you, and like that's just the reality. I guess they hate it. And speaking of trans people, the Fallout series had a very prominent trans character in it, and I don't think I heard too much outcry over that. Which
no.
I mean, maybe I'm just not looking too deep at people.
Here, let's go. What's the chat? What's the name of the fucking pronouns guy? Let's check his recents.
Heel versus babyface.
Oh, the quartering is the guy I like to look at. The quartering.
Oh, okay.
Fallout. Let's see what we got. Epic meltdown over big juicy. Oh, here it is. Amazon's Fallout TV series woke trash? ? It's
like one of the highest rated, most watched prime
it's so
series of all time.
5 months ago. Of course, he completely backed off it when he found out people actually enjoyed it. And instead, actually it wasn't woke trash. In fact, the wokes are mad about it because there's a butt in it.
Oh yeah, the AI generated ass.
Let's try.
This is like the Overwatch
baby...
Tracer fucking discourse all over again. Heel versus babyface.
Heel versus babyface.
Yeah, I used to really like his WoW videos, and then he started talking about like society, and it just went all downhill. God, oh my god, I forgot all his thumbnails used to be written on like a fucking whiteboard. Oh, that was his thing for years.
Now they're all AI.
Oh god, it's the same like typical fucking thumbnails as well. Look, you got like the raging fucking like.
No, he actually does not upload
there.
very often. That's crazy. Fall of the House of Who. Doctor Who is broken beyond fixing. Chat, should I get back into Doctor Who? Is the new one any good? No. Fuck. Oh man.
You know, I will say I feel like I did touch upon it at the end of the video. It's probably something I should have highlighted a little bit more. But yeah, Ubisoft is probably a terrible company.
Yeah.
Or not probably, they are. And admittedly, like, why did they do this as for the character? Well, they probably are just tokenizing it, right? Like, maybe they did this on purpose.
That's the thing. I think there is a good critique of, like, they are either deliberately trying to stir up some sort of controversy just to get a completely dead franchise out in front of more eyes, or they're trying to pander, right? But instead, the discussion is like, should blacks be allowed in games? It's like, well, fucking hell, man.
Yeah.
How are you not only being insanely racist, you are eating out of Ubisoft's hand? Like, the thing they want more than anything else is a bunch of unshowered, freakish, repulsive individuals to say, don't play the game. Then people will want to play the game. But they can't help but fall for it. They can't help but fall for it.
Just perfect reverse psychology there. 10 out of 10. Good job, Ubisoft. You got us. Anyway, who wants to pay $18 a month for their Game Pass? That sounds like a great idea.
We were talking about it earlier, but like, didn't Afro Samurai come out like 15 years ago?
Yeah.
I legitimately think you could not make that today. People would be like, it's woke.
Oh god. This is like a Netflix series about Yasuke specifically. Like, these people just don't know this stuff. I don't know. Like, I feel like
Netflix is also woke. Everyone's woke until they agree with me, and then they're based.
Yeah. It's just annoying because, like, it's almost like it's a good argument, you know, to focus on that aspect, that they are just tokenizing and they're trying to push it for the sake of, like, I don't know if it's like a quota of diversity or something, but there is obviously, I would absolutely not be surprised that Ubisoft has a malicious intent behind it. But like, in the end, like, I kind of feel like I just don't care. Like, it's still a cool character and it's probably going to be a cool aspect of the game. But hey, you know what? Let's focus on, like, it should be an ethnic protagonist. It shouldn't be. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the focus. Oh man.
Every time I scroll this guy's videos, I'm reminded that he beefed with the Act Man, and I gotta say, the Act Man, if you're watching, we can team up. We can put our past behind us. I fucking hate this guy. Oh man,
it's really, you know, to be fair, the Axeman got like a lot of shit and stuff for like past tweets and all that kind of stuff, you know, understandably so. But like, he was like legit at the forefront of the people critiquing this idiot, talking about the Starfield
fucking pronouns.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to see, like, yep, and he's gonna have a job doing this forever.
It's such a fucking lucrative business, man. It's crazy.
There are always morons, man. There are always morons. Do you guys remember of all these, like, freaks who make a living doing exactly this video every couple of days? Do you guys remember Thunderfoot? He was like a big guy in like 2014. Thunderfoot. Yeah, he like so he was like a science channel, and then he got really big into like Gamergate, and he was doing like daily like Anita Sarkeesian fucking content. And then like in 2017, he was just like he was like a science channel, and he was like this cut from the same cloth as like the Amazing Atheist. And in like 2017, he kind of saw the writing on the wall, and he was like, everyone around me is like an insane right-wing Christian. I'm just never going to talk about culture war stuff again. And then he went back to posting like, here's how magnets interact. It's like, okay.
Is he doing good?
Man. I haven't heard from him in forever.
Oh,
Let's see what he...
that's
he
pretty
came
cool.
back from it. Let's find out. Largest fraud in American history, run by a clown. 500K on a video of how Elon Musk's technological feats aren't real. I don't know. What's the problem? It seems like he bounced back. Good for him.
Honestly, that's a pretty cool redemption arc. Who was that guy who like came out and said he regretted his like past videos of like all the horrible stuff he used to...
iDubbbz.
The iDubbbz, yeah. Did he, and is he like still popping off? I hope he's doing well. He genuinely like...
doing as well as he doesn't really upload. I think he is literally living like off the grid. Yeah, he's doing all right. I made a super monkey ball arcade machine. Who cares, man?
He was streaming for a bit. It wasn't doing very well, but I mean, it looks like his videos are still doing okay.
Fantano did it too. The old Fantano videos where he like curses at SJWs is like, looking back, it's like maybe the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen. That is the plan. Yep.
The only guide you'll need.
Anyway, enjoy prog. Good night. Bye, chat.
I hope you can bounce back from this mark on your record.
Yeah, career's over. That's it.
I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I'm gonna be like, who asked what an Arab man said?
Yeah, you've still got the screenshot locked and loaded. So anytime
God.
I make a bad tweet about Block Dragon, just hit me with that. I'm giving you the pass.
He's trying to great replace the ban list, folks.
Gonna breathe my way through it. Yep. All right, bye.
What a nice young man. It's just, I don't know. At the end of the day, the thing that does me good is knowing that Farfa has made a living doing what he loves on YouTube and has a loving wife and a son. And none of these people have that shit. Oh, man. He has Hassan, yeah. But he's woke. He is woke. He's woke. All right, are we all ready for progression? Oh, can you talk about Peeps real quick? Oh yeah. Fafa Wawa. Did you ever get a notification from Twitter about an account strike? Yeah, because I made a tweet about killing Joseph. It was just 24 hours. Yeah, that was me who reported you. And I did have the follow-up, which was, I reported him too, don't worry. Oh, man. Folks, all I can say is that I really care about Twitter toss. I don't know what to say. Oh, my God. Oh. These people, man. Someday there's going to be a I don't know. I think that the way we talk online is just so bad now. It's so fucking bad.